SPAR and SPAR2U is traveling all across the country to hand over groceries, gifts and essentials worth 2 million rand to various charities all across Mzansi to ensure that those in need can enjoy a Christmas like no other. TMS fam, we've journeyed all across South Africa with SPAR and SPAR2U to bring that festive cheer. From Gqeberha all the way to Kimberley and taking it from Lichtenburg to Seshego. Not forgetting Josie Maboneng, but now the truck has stopped in eThekwini at Makabongwe Preschool in Durban Central. This school has been serving the inner city for 25 years by providing children with learning that is safe and in a structured environment. Without Makabongwe, these children would otherwise be denied early childhood learning. However, over the last few years, it has grown to be supporting and feeding over 180 children between the ages of 3 and 6 years old. So, it's time for SPAR and SPAR2U to bring those little faces and their caregivers a Christmas like no other.
This is a big relief for us as the staff of Makabongwe because we were worried about the grocery for January because we were short of money for the start of the year. Now we are relieved. We've got the whole grocery for the starts. Everything is on point now. 100%. Thank you. My message is SPAR siyabonga kakhulu sabazali ukubona nje ukudla ongaka nokuthi ingane zethu ke vele la eMakabongwe zidli noma yini. There will be no case ukuthi kudla ukudla expire no. There will be no case ukuthi kukhona ama-chips adayisayo. For SPAR nje ngiyabonga kakhulu from breakfast ngiyabona konke siyabonga kakhulu. Ngathi ngaqhubeka nangonyaka ozayo niphinde nibanike kube more than that.
Yeah. But also, I'm sure there's also stories that break your hearts for where children come from. When was the last time you had such a story?
We had a little girl whose dad is a petrol attendant. They do pay a very small fee to come, and he was struggling to pay the fee, and he came and spoke to me, and he said that he wasn't being paid a salary, but he was being told that if he didn't come to work, they wouldn't back pay him. So he said to me, as soon as they pay him, he will then come and pay. About 2 months later, they just said to him, you don't have a job from tomorrow. So he had worked for 4 months with no salary, and now he didn't have a job. And that's where the goodness, the humanity comes in. I phoned someone and just said, look, this is the story. They paid for her school fees for the year. Just last week, he wrote the most beautiful, heartfelt thank you of just like seeing the child and helping the child and understanding that education is so important and the feeding scheme and everything. But to get a letter like that I was completely blown away because it was so heartfelt and beautiful.
That's how we wrap up our time here at Makabongwe. What a great morning it's been. Being able to see all those kids smiling and of course handing over those gifts. But the journey doesn't stop here. We still continue. Konala eThekwini. We're leaving from Durban Central, going to Glenwood as we continue to spread that festive cheer all across Mzansi. Let's go, guys.
Yep.
TMS fam, just like that, we've made it to our final stop of the tour. Now, in a community that's often riddled with poverty and crime, children are often neglected, forgotten, and most affected. But in steps Ithembalethu for the community of Cattle Manor to focus on all their efforts on children by protecting and securing their destiny. Ithembalethu offers learners with life skills, literacy, to help them discover their destiny and works devotedly with children between the ages of grade 4 and grade 12. And in efforts of securing the health of a child, Ithembalethu has pioneered breast milk banks for children of age within their facility. I think SPAR and SPAR2U is definitely at the right place to bring that festive cheer to the team of Ithembalethu, together with gifts, groceries, and a whole lot more. This is the making of a Christmas like no other.
Kahle kahle ngiswele imlomo yokubonga. But it's a big thing kuthina. Ithembalethu sisonke kube khulu okusenza lo SPAR. Yabona nje it's not like abanye abasniki bayasinika nabo nakhona siyakujabulela. And nani lo SPAR nto besilethele kuyinjabulo enkulu kuthina. Kuyinjabulo nje kakhulu because kuzosebenzela njengoba nabanye besuke besipha nakhona kusuke kusisiza.
For 21 years at Ithembalethu is a very long time. It says a lot about your heart for this place, your heart for these children. What drives you to keep doing it over and over and over again?
It's the love I have for the kids. I love the kids. And I like to see them because we receive them when they're babies. And then when they're growing and they becoming little people, it's so nice to see them and to see them reaching their destiny, being placed in different forever homes.
Yeah. Is there maybe such a moment that you remember that last broke your heart in that way that you feel like, man, this is so painful, but at the same time you're grateful that there's a place like Ithembalethu?
Yeah. There was a time where one child was found in the freezer and he was frozen, like he didn't die, and he was placed with us here. So medical intervention, he was restored. Things like that. And some kids, they've been found in the bushes. The mom just gave birth on her own and just left the child. Only when the person come and find the child. So you don't know how many hours the child been lying there. One child came with a burnt face. You could see he was lying down there in the sun, like somebody came and rescued the child. The recent story, the child was found in a bush with these people, grass cutters. Yes. We thank God he wasn't cut. They heard her screaming and he was rescued.
TMS fam, that brings us to the wrap of the entire tour. All of South Africa, 9 provinces, 18 charities, and 2 million rand worth of gifts, essentials, and groceries given to charities all across Mzansi. And it's been an absolutely incredible time brought to you by SPAR and SPAR2U. But now the call is out to you and me to go to our communities and make sure that all the people around us, we give them a little something that this Christmas is a Christmas like no other for them too. But on that note, that's how we wrap it up. Siyavala la eThekwini to all of Mzansi, from all of us. This is how we say, Merry Christmas!